Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Master Teacher Serene or Serin if you want to. So this is a small YouTube channel yet. We looking forward to grow up, but it's a real authentic channel that is bringing you the latest notifications related to serious things in life. Yeah. So we are talking about mostly language exchanges, pretty much English, French, Chinese, Japanese, and we talk about teaching opportunities. We talk about self-development and entrepreneurship. So today we're going to talk about different types of visas in Japan. So what happened is that I am here in Japan with the instructor visa, and that visa is pretty much limited to certain things that you can do. And I'm the type of person that likes to hustle. I like to push the bills, and you notice that when you live in Japan, the cost of living is quite high. Not only that, you got to focus. You got I saw some students over there, so they I'm trying to run away from them. They're coming over. Yeah, so pretty much, so basically the cost of living is quite high, and if you want to be able to save up as much as you can, you got to work multiple jobs. But then for you to do that, you need to have a visa that will allow you to work different jobs. I went to Hello Work, some sort of immigration sort of organizations here that could help you get different jobs. But the thing is, with the instructor visa, you cannot work a different job that is not related to education, right? You only can work jobs related to education, two types of visa that you got. And then the thing is that I had to go through immigration, right, to ask some more questions about the different kinds of visa that I can get that can help me to work different jobs here in Japan, not only just just teaching or education. Because the thing is, you can do translation and teaching, but the thing is, if you take jobs related to teaching, most of the schools, the time might overlap, and unless you get into some private schools, right, where you can work in the evenings, it's okay. But if you want to work like restaurants, hotels, bars, these things is also okay, but with your visa it's not going to be okay. Or maybe 7-Eleven, some sort of supermarket thingy here, or it's like small shops around. So that was pretty much it. And so what happened is that I decided to go to the immigration, and the different types of visa that they told me that we can actually have to work different jobs. One of them is called the humanitarian visa, right? The humanitarian visa is pretty much something that you get if you're working for private companies, and they give you that specific type of visa. Or if you're working with there are some sort of church community services, certain things of a kind, but it's called a humanitarian visa. That visa can allow you to work as many jobs as you want to. There's another type of the engineer visa. You can also do that, but this one too, I think they will not allow you to work in different kind of things unless related to you. But the humanitarian visa is one of the best if you want to work different jobs. You can also do teaching. You can do any kind of thingy without having to be limited to only your domain. So there is another way for you to do that if you are a permanent resident. And the permanent resident thingy starts to work from you from 3 years being in Japan. If you're working a job that is qualified as sort of a high skill job like teaching or engineering, these kind of jobs, from 3 years, especially if you have the JLPT, Japanese language proficiency test. That would kind of boost your application. You can get the permanent resident within 3 years now. Back in the days, it used to be 10 years, but now within 3 years, you can get it. You don't even have to marry a Japanese person or anything of a kind. This with your job, documents, you're paying taxes, you can go and qualify for it. So when you're a permanent resident, you can work any job you want to. Or another way is to get a startup visa. Startup visa is like you open a company, but you need to be at least two, and maybe it doesn't have to be a Japanese person that will be linking up with you. You need about 5 million yen to start up a company. You get a company. You have to have something that is like a specialty to you or your country where you come from. If it's a shop, make sure you sell at least something that is coming from your country or anything of a kind. If it's a restaurant, make sure you make it kind of, maybe for foreigners or something that is a bit particular, that is unique to your your kind of thingy, the business that you put on the table. And so if you own a business here, you can work part-time, different jobs, and your main job is where you get the visa from, right? That is giving you the visa, your own business. So these are some of the things that I wanted to share with you here. Remember, I'm not an immigration whatever officer. I just went there, got information I wanted to share with you because I believe information is power, right? And sharing is caring, because I care for you. And I believe, most of the things that we miss is that people on the ground don't like to share information. And sometimes when I was coming in here, if I had met a channel like mine that could share important information directly on the ground, that would have been very useful to me. So thank you for watching. See you on another video. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, so that we can help the channel grow. You see, it's still a small channel. So thank you so much, and bye for now. Goodbye, good night, and good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you are.